Hello, and welcome to Astro News. I always bring in the global astrological news that I receive through looking at Sidereal astrology and my clairvoyance. I will look at the latest news and how it correlates with astrology. The first thing I want to take a look at is on the 2025. We are looking at the week of February 23rd. We are going to be entering soon into a Venus retrograde. Venus retrograde will start on March 2nd at the end of this week, but we will start to feel the onset of that. And since it's in Pisces, there is a global tone to this, and that is to understand how this is going to affect our emotional healing, our financial uncertainty, our creative renaissance, our past relationships may return, and spiritual awakening. The first thing is taking a look at old wounds in love, friendships may surface for closure. We're going to take a look at the first couple of days is in the moon is in Sagittarius, and this feels like we need freedom, that we are struggling with our need for freedom of speech and to be able to feel secure about our future. And it seems that there are global corporations and companies that are going to be witnessed and displayed to the public. And that really begins on Monday, on the 24th. And although some of you that go down rabbit holes and use your ability to research may already know what I'm talking about, but the general public does not. So there you will witness, if you are one of them like I am, to your surprise and comfort, that other people will start understanding what's going on behind the scenes. There will be a level of suffering. There'll be a level of disbelief, sticking our head in the sand, like covering their ears, la, 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 I don't want to hear this. And that's going to create a backlash for the first Sunday and Monday, and even a little bit of Tuesday, but sarcasm. People spewing in each other's faces, you're uneducated, you don't know what you're talking about. And people wanting to educate other people. It will be even in the mainstream news. And then come Tuesday and Wednesday and part of Thursday, we got the moon in Capricorn. Now, this is in favor with the Venus victim side of Pisces. Remember, I do sidereal astrology. And it is squaring, getting close to squaring now with Mars. And there will be a lot of anger and way too much information coming from 10, 15 different sides. People will be overwhelmed and they will not want to accept this. And then when we lead into the Friday and the Saturday, I'm happy with this because it is going to coincide with, at first, the tail end of Aquarius, but then we're going to move into it connecting with Mars in Gemini. So the fact that there will be tribes, and one will be sort of the teachers and the educators, and showing everyone this is something that we need to know. This will be in the United States, it will be in Canada, it will be all around the world, and it will be a lot of around education and the educational system, but it will also be around foreign aid and foreign imports and exports and how this may be causing suffering. It's not related to any particular group, not quite yet, but the media is going to be slandered, and some of the major medias are going to be up for charges. There's going to be a lot of charges around the major media. Now, on a personal note, when you're looking at Sagittarius, what is your truth? What is your philosophy? What is your belief system? That's how you want to start your week. When you feel uncomfortable with what other people are saying, ask yourself, what does it mean to me? What does my truth mean for me? And why do I believe this? And why is it important for me to understand what I believe in? There may be a lot of suffering behind that. You may feel alienated. You may feel like you don't belong, or that you are suffering in silence, or that there's a sense of triggering abandonment. You want to really take a look at that. If you have an abandonment story, it's going to trigger you that no one wants to hear what you have to say. And social media is going to be full of that. When Capricorn comes in, we want to get the job done. We want to get serious. We want to take a look at what can we do, whether it's in your work environment, your relationship, what can we do to end our own personal suffering? How can we do that? And can it be done through a regime, a new regime that we're going to take charge? We're going to educate ourselves around. It's not necessarily a time to plant roots and start a new practice or regime, but it's definitely a time to do the research and teach yourself about what you can do for your own personal self. And if you're a business person, a very good time for business, midweek, which we're talking about the 24th and the 25th and the 26th of February. And then we're going to end the week wanting to gather with other people, wanting to get together with like-minded people. You might even incur a new friend. You may make connections with a larger group, feeling like, I just want to be a part of a larger group. If it's tribal, which there is quite an addiction to being a part of a tribe right now, which means that, but more of a, not a collaborative tribe, where all the tribes sort of get along and mingle and share resources with each other and, sell things and barter things amongst each other. It's more of a divide tribe. So if you find yourself wanting to be a part of a division, a tribal group that is part of a division, and you want to question, is this for the greater good? Is this really going to serve us all? If our ship goes down, do I care what the person in another tribe subscribes to if they're going to save my life? Take a look at it that way. And that's how we want to end our week. I hope this serves you well. Namaste.